amazing energy, endless ideas, tremendous results, and unarguably the ultimate performer. I think if we need to describe our District Governor R. Madhav Chandran, these are the adjectives that would come straight to mind, besides many, many, many more. He's led this district fantastically, and the results are there for us to be very, very proud of. It's time to listen to our Governor R. Madhav Chandran. Over to you.
When every drop makes an ocean, we brave the tide. The change has begun. We started with one. Building a future, beaming with pride. The time for action is now. Every single step making a mark. Responsibly yours, opening doors to a world where we light up the dark. With every hand, we join today. Working hard, we are at play. Our mission 2020 is here to stay. We are the change. Together we soared. Became the change. Everyone becoming more. Responsible India, Mission 2020. While I stand before you for my swan song as the District Governor of RI District 3201, this lyrics penned exactly 24 months back has come true. A very good evening to incoming leader Jose Chacko and incoming First Lady Rose, District Trainer, current and incoming PDG Baby Joseph, our illustrious past District Governors led by Sunil K. Sakriya, B. Jayaraj, Vinod Krishnankutti, Dr. Ajay, Prakash Chandran, and many more who are listening to this online on various platforms. Incoming leader Raj Mohan Nair, and of course Raj Shekharan is waiting there. Other leaders, incoming and outgoing, Rotarians, friends, all of those who are watching this live from many parts of the world. A very, very good evening from the bottom of my heart. Well, you heard that lyrics of Mission 2020. It all began with paying some dakshinas to my gurus, the Council of Governors. One thing I must say is that many of them are present here, many of them are watching this. I sought their blessings and I believe it worked. It worked well till the end. The trainer, PDG Baby Joseph, who was holding hands with me from the very beginning, from the point of scratching our heads onto finishing line. He was there, the secretariat team, the cabinet, all of us started working almost 20 months back from our office. The scrolls of gratitude which we created and conceived and presented at the International Assembly when I went at San Diego, that made the beginning of a change. Something which was done with an idea, with a creative thought, which worked so well. The involvement of partners in all the training programs, in all the events, made a difference. And the training itself was completely different, with personalization at every level, including even the manuals given to each one of them. We started the installation with a very rare, unique privilege of having none other than the RI director himself with his partner coming and gracing the occasion. Thereafter, there was no looking back. We had the TRF chair himself coming for the first ever CSR conclave of our district. We had the multi-district felicitation hosted by us for none other than the pride of India, who is watching this program and may be joining anytime soon, the chief guest of this day, RI President nominee Shekhar Mehta and Madam Rashi. We had the privilege of hosting them, felicitating them and congratulating them for this rare privilege. Sir, looking forward to listening to you very soon. And of course, thereafter came the conference, Reflections. Reflections was a conference with a difference. The first time ever, a chief minister of a state coming in and addressing the delegates. And of course, we had Mahathir too to give him company. That marked a difference in the association which we had so far, this far, with the government. The government started to take a serious look at what we are doing and appreciating and complimenting Rotary at every level wherever possible. That was the difference which CM Sri Pinarayi Vijayan's appearance at our conference made. Then came the setback, COVID. COVID scuttled all our plans, all our actions, the smooth journey which was going, of course, with a lot of reverses in between. The flood was there, other issues were there, I'll come to that later. But COVID completely transformed the situation, and it was a different scene altogether. But we were to bounce back. It took a week or so before we decided that we are going to go full steam. GOVs got stuck at 80, but I had the record of 65 online governors visits done on Zoom platform, which made a lot of difference. And finally, you saw last 2 days back, the Roll of Honor, a 3.5-hour show with nearly 600 delegates from our district coming in and appreciating and recognizing the great work done by each of our clubs, each of our Rotarians, each of our leaders. That was the crowning glory of the year. While doing all this, we had a slew of projects which were taking shape, very unique ones. I'm so proud to mention some of them, like the Nectar of Life, the Human Milk Bank, the Gift of Life, which was always there, but then we took it even one more step ahead with different clubs taking it up at different levels with different hospitals. The cancer care focus, which took a different dimension altogether, with pediatric oncology also coming in with a new club, Smart City, taking it up as a project. Of course, breast cancer treatments in Amrita Hospital, again, another project which we have started this year. The Netra bus of Cochin Club, and of course, oral cancer care of Perumbavoor Central. In between, we had the rare privilege of starting the first ever satellite clubs of our district, one with Cochin Downtown and one with Cochin Knights. And in COVID too, we never took a backseat. One of the first grants which was given by TRF, that is a one-time grant of $25,000, was received by our district, and Coimbatore Uptown was a club which actually delivered 4 in place of 3 ventilators to the hospital, government hospital there in Coimbatore, and the 1 million mass, which we made as a district project with nearly 125 clubs contributing to it, made history. A 1 million mass to all the government hospitals in our revenue districts of our district was something, and that is not yet over. We are going to give more N95 masks and PPE kits as part of that project. Then came the largest TRF project, which was the Hope After Fire of this year, $400,000+, which was done by Coimbatore Metropolis, the Role Model Club, which was awarded the Role Model Club Award during the award ceremony. That changed the whole thing, the Game Changer project, which happened at the end of the year. And we had one Arts Club Society member too in the process, the first lady Arts Club Society member of our district, Lima Martin. But we had our reverses too. One of the most tragic moments of my year was when I lost 2 of my hands, actually, both the hands, Benny and Sheila, who used to sit on both sides of my cabin. We lost them in a mishap, and we went ahead, made a memorial for them by making an endowment fund, which is almost $35,000 plus in that account, a Benny Sheila Memorial Endowment, so that time immemorial it will stay there, and if governor after governor, whenever he assumes office, he will get a letter from the foundation saying that there is an endowment like this. At least, even if we are also gone, Benny Sheila will be alive in the lives of Rotarians of our district. And another highlight of my year was that one of my gurus, one of the major mentors of our district, RPDG Sunil Sakriya, getting the Service Above Self Award. May I take the privilege of using this platform to gift him the physical memento of the Service Above Self Award, even though we had announced it earlier. Thank you so much, sir. You made us proud. You have been making us proud all these years, and I have the privilege of presenting that service above self, the highest honor given by Rotary Foundation to Cyril Sakria. When I speak about all these foundation projects, one name I just cannot forget is our foundation chair, Rotarian Jai Shankar. The team which we had, Jai Shankar, Damodaran, and the entire clan which was there, we worked like a smooth engine that everything fell in place, and that actually gave the results. When we have 47 global grant projects initiated during this year, I'm sure it must be a world record because nowhere else they have this many number of global grant projects that will be announced later soon. 47 of them, it is not a joke because the documentation involved in creating a global grant project, all of the seniors sitting here are aware of, and 47 of them being done, of which 30 getting approved, and 7 of them being done in international destinations. That shows the power of our district and the power of our TRF department. And of course, one major thing which I would like to mention here is that 116 clubs out of 145 clubs getting the RI President's citation. That is a huge number of the clubs which are getting that, and that shows the health of our district, which Jose Chacko is going to inherit. 116 clubs getting a presidential citation out of the 145, and that's not over. 137 out of the 145 contributing to the Rotary Foundation. That is something. That shows the education level, the knowledge level, and the degree of seriousness of our district, and no wonder why the RI leadership is taking our district so seriously, with so many of our past district governors taking up so many assignments over the period of time, and the respect which they are giving, the affection they are giving, the kind of acknowledgement they are giving to all of us from the RI leadership clan. And of course, going on, I would say that 90% of the clubs are contributing clubs, 30 crores worth of projects done, more than 1,000 individual projects done by various clubs, and a contribution of more than $45,000 to the polio fund, an endowment of $35,000, and if everything goes well with the courier and the speed post and all reaching on time, the target given, let me announce that now, the target given by the foundation chief was 1.2 million, and if everything goes well, we would have crossed 1.3 million. That is what our district has done. I must profusely thank each one of you there, watching there in the Zoom platform, each and every leader, district level leaders, club leaders, and the members, and each contributors who are non-Rotarians for making this happen and making this such a healthy, vibrant club. What we have achieved is nothing but taking our club to a different level altogether, from where the successors like Jose Chacko, Rajshekhar, Raj Mohan, and all can just take it forward. And I'm sure it is only going to go forward and forward, because I have such faith, tremendous faith in our district. And the kind of response which our leaders have given during the year is phenomenal. One thing I'll stake claim for is that we have tremendous positivity in our district now. There is no negative blood, there is no bad blood. Everything is going fine. And that is exactly what I would like to pass on to Rotarian Jose Chacko when he takes over. Let me also tell one more thing when I'm finishing off. Let me admit that since the time I've took over, I was in a trance. A trance like an oracle dancing when he hears the drum beat. You know that when you're getting into that kind of a mode, then you don't listen to anything. You don't even know what you're doing. But Providence, Almighty, and the Gurus, and all those who have been there, up there, have been blessing me that I have been on the right track. That's what I believe. When we see all these records, when we see all these achievements, when we all see these milestones, what I believe firmly is that whatever I've done has gone in the right direction. If at all I have told someone something, in a bad manner, in a wrong manner, or if I patted somebody or complimented somebody in the right manner, it was all done in that trance mode. It is like, the drum beat has finished. I'm coming down now. I'm coming back into normalcy now. I'm sure it will be a different world altogether, because as Kamal Sangvi, our RI director, rightly said, my time which was taken out from my family, taken out from my office work, taken out from my personal life, was given to Rotary, and it is now coming back. It's sinking into me that, the drum beat is over, the trance is over, you have to wake up, and I have woken up. And this is the time when I hand it over back to somebody who is as serious about the whole thing, as committed about the whole thing, as passionate about the whole thing, Jose Chacko. In that very quiet demeanor, we can see a very, very serious leader. When he started, again, Providence, that our district has got that kind of blessing, that he took environment as one of his priorities and his yes. And that was taken up by the RA director even afterwards. That shows the Providence, that shows the providential blessing which he has. And all these projects, the plus, that exactly says what it is all about. He is going to add that plus to whatever I have done, whatever Pati has done, whatever all other governors have done in the past. And that is exactly what our district has to go. Jose, I'm there with you with whatever experience I have gained, whatever responses I've got from the district. I can definitely be a helping hand by your side, behind you, when you are leading this district to even glorious heights. There is no questions about the leadership quality which we have, and I'm sure our leader who is waiting to speak to us, Rotarian Shekhar Mehta Sahab, will definitely underline that point that our district has got, or rather it's blessed with that kind of leaders who can be fitted into any kind of role, and we have a leader in the making, Jose Chacko. Let me wish you all the very best, Jose, when you are taking up this assignment, and with you, First Lady Rose, all the very best. You can just go and enjoy. Don't take any other thoughts in your mind. Just go straight with all the feelings, all the expectations of enjoying this year. Stress is going to be there. Tension is going to be there. You're going to be pulled from all sides, but then try and enjoy. And I wish you also get into a trance where you will actually go and do what you have focused on, what you have aimed at, what you have targeted to achieve by the time you stand here and hand it over to Rajshekhar. May I wish all of you the very best, and thank you so much for all the love, affection, support, and the blessings given from the individual Rotarians to our partners, to our leaders, to all the past district governors, all of you. Whatever I've done wrong, pardon me. Whatever I've done right, take it as a pat. I'll take it as a pat from you, and thank you so much, and let us all continue to take this district to even greater heights in the coming years. Wish you good luck, Godspeed, and all good health in this COVID times. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Well, I'll just do a rewind, and the adjectives that I used, you just put them in the right perspective now. Amazing energy, endless ideas. Probably you give him some more time, he'll come up with more ideas. Tremendous results, the ultimate performer, and we saw a very, very emotional district governor, humility personified. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to give a standing ovation to this great Rotary leader. All of you on Zoom, wherever you are, please rise. Give this Rotary leader big. For all that you have done for our district, and wish you very, very productive time as